everybody? It's Bondi Blue and I'm back for another review. This is True Blood. I know I missed it last week, but guess what? I'm back on it this time. Nothing happened that I can't talk about in this episode, so let's just get into the notes. Okay, alright, here we go. Warlow saved Sookie's life, okay? Her parents tried to drown her when she was a kid because he had come to them and said, look, y'all baby belong to me when she get of a certain age. The daddy and the mama was like, no, she can't do it. No, you will never be that man's wife. You will never have to be with that demon. Yeah, they did all of that and tried to drown Sookie. So Sookie went to Lafayette house to try to get, the ghost information from her parents to see if Warlow's story was true. So she go over there and the daddy jumps into Lafayette's body and then assumes to try to take, God damn it, Lyric, get out here. Then tries to put on some clothes and get your ass out here.
You already recording.
I am, but you can come back and sit down.
The clothes is in there.
What? You have no shirts in there?
What? No, you didn't answer that.
Yeah, go look in the drawers. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Whatever. Anyway, so then Sookie Daddy tries to fucking drown her again in Lafayette's body. But thank Jesus that Bill had, still has had so much of Sookie's blood that he can still sense when she's in trouble. So he sends Warlow to save her. And, Warlow once again is saving her life because he saved her life the first time her daddy tried to drown her. He uses his light to push the daddy out of Lafayette. Thank God. And she says, tell him to get the fuck out of my life forever. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, you crazy. Like, you dead and you still crazy? Like, fuck you, daddy. I would like to hope that once my people die, that, all of their earthly troubles and worries are gone. It's supposed to be peace and death. But I guess for, super duper crazy people, maybe not all the time. I don't know. So, Bill can control Warlow. I just want y'all to know that happened last episode because Lilith is inside Bill. Therefore, he can control Warlow because, Warlow is Lilith's prodigy. Crazy shit, huh? Y'all, everything I predicted is coming true. I'm so good at this. You can look back on past reviews and you'll hear it. Sarah Newland sent Jessica to the Vampire Killer Center for the United States of America. And Eric and Pam had to try to kill each other in this little room at the Vampire Killer Center of America. When they said ready, set, go, they got and then they jump up to those little boxes where the security guards are shooting at them and they snatch them out and kill them and then put the body up against the window where the governor and them are watching him and stake him and put a hole in the window. And then Eric bends down and looks inside. Guess who he sees? Steve Newland punk ass. Acting like a bitch. Bill is trying to call on Warlow to come back so he can get some more of his blood. But to no avail. Sookie popped their ass into a little fairy dimension where they could just be safe and shit. And then Bill was like, what the fuck? Where he went at? I can't feel him no more. And I'm like, doop, 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 doop. No more vampires need to be able to walk in sunlight, okay? Stop this shit. Jason goes to the LAVTF to join them. And he has to like really lay it on thick. I hate those vampires. I kill them every which way that you want me to kill them. I know all of their shit. I know everything about them. Everything about them, okay? I know everything. And they was like, you gotta be more specific. So he was like, okay, they super strong. Some of them can fly, okay? They, they can control you with their fucking eyes. Yeah, run real fast. What else can be killed by? Garlic, silver, wood, steak, bullets. Doesn't even fucking matter. Long as it's straight in the fucking heart. Like, that's basically the deal. They're all impressed because he was like, how many vampires did I kill? You mean this week? Sick fucks. Playing that role. So, then we get back to Bill, who instructs the scientist to take all of his blood out until he damn near dies and then put it back in so that he can go talk to Lilith and ask her what the fuck is he supposed to do at this point. Like, what is he supposed to do now out this bitch? And she tells him, Negro, please, I have given you all the info that I can give you at this point. Get your ass back into your lane. No, I'm not giving you no more help. Don't come back. I gave you all your tools. Sookie and Warlord and Ferry, and he's going to change into a vampire when night falls. And she's like, what you talking about? The sun is right up above us. He's like, nah, In real world, we're just in like a little fairy corner somewhere, all right? But we still on Earth. So it's still, nighttime when it's nighttime. So he feels it coming on. So he says, tie me up, put your light on the rope so I can't get away. Because I'm going to be hungry as fuck and I'm going to have to feed. It's the evil in me. You know what I mean? It's the evil inside. Okay? I fight it every day with the light inside. It's a battle. Always inside. And then he was trying to convince her that it would be just them two. And yes, she would have to be a vampire, but it would just be them two. They wouldn't have to feed off nobody else. It would just be them walking in the daytime, walking in the nighttime, fucking all the time, living forever, biting each other, fucking each other, like just same shit every day. I don't know how long you can do that type of shit without like getting bored and wanting to kill people. I mean, y'all can't have kids. I mean, well, y'all might be able to have little fairy vampire kids. That is so fucking weird. That shouldn't happen. Alcide and his fucked up daddy burst into the motel room where Sam and Nicole were supposed to be, but they've already got their asses out of there. And Alcide is just drunk off this power trip, and his daddy is in there fucking some chick that's like eating KFC chicken, and he's talking about save me some chicken. I'm about to be out here in these streets, and he runs outside naked, and then Alcide is sniffing every fucking way, and Alcide's like, stay your ass here. Don't come help me, nigga. Don't come help me. But Alcide dad don't give a fuck what he talking about. We gonna do whatever if I'm gonna come and help you, son, that's what I'm gonna do, son. Okay, I'm gonna be a father now. After I just, got out this whole pussy and, finish eating this shit. Holly and number 4, which is the daughter that they saved, because y'all know last episode Jessica killed all of the damn fairies except for one that Andy put some vampire blood in her before she died, and she was able to come back alive. She wants a name now. She feels like she wants a name, and she wants her sisters to be a part of that. So he names her, and then he gives all of the other sisters a name, and now she has like 4 different names, hyphenated. It's Annika, Charlene, Disco Ball. I don't remember all of them. Like, I'm not gonna remember all of them. It doesn't. And her name is Annalyn. That's what he names her. Annalyn, Charlene, Danica, something, do. Everybody is at home in a moo like me, getting loaded. Okay, got his, going, his music playing. He is in full swing. You heard me. And guess who comes knocking on the door but Terry Belfleur. He like, Terry, what you doing here? Terry wants to give him the key to a safe deposit box because it's still weighing very heavy on Terry's heart, everything that has happened. And so when he leaves, at first Lafayette was like, I don't want no key because I ain't got no key to give you. And he was like, take the fucking key, Lafayette. I love you, man. You're my friend, okay? I need you to take this key, man. Friends take keys for each other, okay? Take this key. So he takes the key. He immediately calls Arlene after to let her know what's going on. And Holly has the bright idea of getting a vampire to come over and make Terry forget about his past. And she has like her friend's son's dad's husband. Yeah, think about that. And he's a vampire, and he owes her a favor, so she's gonna pick up the kids after school, and he's gonna come over and glamour Terry. And that's exactly what he does. He glamours Terry. He makes him forget about the war. There was no war. There were no soldiers. And I was like, that was stupid. You should have never made him forget about that. You should have just told him you had to kill him. You did the right thing. You're at peace with it now, and you know that his soul is free now. And you are here to be happy because this was not your fault. You were just defending yourself. That's what you should have told him. Why the fuck would you tell him to forget everything? Somebody's gonna bring up the fact that he was in the army, in whatever he was in, the army. Somebody's gonna bring that shit up. Like, what you talking about, Arlene? But it doesn't really matter because, y'all, they shot Terry dead to the ground. Oh, I was crying, y'all. Oh, my heart was broke. That's the main character this season that dies, I guess. What happened was, Terry had asked his other military friend to kill him and to do it, at a time where he didn't know it was coming. And now that he was all happy and shit, now the dude kills him. And I'm like, I knew that was going to happen. We all knew that was going to happen. We could have foreshadowed that. It was very obvious that was going to be the outcome. But it was still hella sad to watch Arlene, sit up there singing, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star to this nigga. It was really sad. Like, I cried. I couldn't do it. Puts Eric in a cage and forces him to watch them put Hep V in Nora. So she's going to die slow and right in front of his fucking face. I was like, this is sick as shit. What is wrong with these people? Like, for real, like, this is some fucked up stuff that they're doing. Like, if you do some shit like that to somebody that look that much like a human being, you'll do it to a human being too. Don't fuck with me. So Sam takes Emma to her grandma because Nicole made him feel bad that, you know, she needed a more stable life. She was crying for her grandmother. She just lost her mom and her dad. She needs to be with her family. So Sam go ahead and bring the girl back to the grandma and tells the grandma with her vagina face, you better not go back to the goddamn pack. I don't want to hear about her being in this damn pack. Jason is going on and on and on to some, you know, higher ups at the Vampire Killing Center of America. And Sarah Newland walks her ass in there, and she's like, oh, what the fuck is he doing here? So she asked for them to get out so she could ask him what he was doing there. And he was like, I'm coming here to bust Jessica out, and your crazy sick fuck ass is going to let me do it, or I'm going to tell Mr. Governor about you and I and our little, you know, dick game that we like throwing down every now and again on your ass. While you was married too. You know, you Christian. You're not supposed to do stuff like that. But anyway, she seemed to feel like, okay, fine, but you could still see a glaze over her eyes that told you she was going to do something fucked up, okay? But he act like he don't know her. Elsie let Sam and Nicole go. He, you know, tracks them down and he lets them go, and his daddy was proud of him. And, you know, it was just really like, Elsie, really break it down, bro. Like, what the fuck wrong with you, Elsie? You doing too much. That V ain't got out your system yet. Like, and he relaxed and shit, and his daddy was like, you know, I'm proud of you, son. Because his daddy been telling the whole time, like, bro, why you chasing these fucking people down? Wasn't it your friend at some point? Like, for real. Like, what the fuck wrong with you? Like, what you running after nigga for? So Sam told him, I took her to her grandma's house, and he was still all mad and shit, but he let it go. And he told Sam that he better not ever come back to Bonton. And I'm like, nigga, his business there, his life is there. Like, fuck you. What you mean? You don't even live in Bonton. You live in Shreveport. Stay your fucking ass out of Bonton, and we will never see each other. That simple. Like, come on now. But Sam and Nicole get in a car and they on the run. Once again, Sam is flying away and shit. She does some fucked up shit. She makes Jason, like, she's trying to make Jason watch Jessica get fucked by another vampire. But Jessica didn't want to do it. She was like, I don't know you. Like, the dude was like, they want us to fuck. And she was like, but I don't know you. I don't know you. Like, I'm not a hoe. I'm a vampire. I'm not a hoe. And the dude was like, I'm not about to do this shit. So they keep shining this little light on him and burning him and burning him. And he was like, man, fuck y'all. I'm a vampire, not a rapist. She doesn't want to do it. I'm not doing it. And he was like, you're a beautiful person and you don't have to do this. She was like, I'm not a person. And it's like, dude. And it's like, bitch, your daddy should have never put you in no room with no little fairies. You still a baby. You may be a year or two old, but you still can't, you know, like, you still can't leave little young vampires in a room with buku fairies. Like, you just can't do that. That was stupid to me. I know she thought she could handle it, but at the end of the day, Bill should have known better. If you was gonna do that shit to them girls, you should have kept them caged. Anyway, but they not doing that shit. They not doing it, and they don't do it. And, you know, they make Jessica leave the room. Sarah is looking at Jason the whole time, and Jason is just looking like, this is the most fucked up shit that I've ever seen in my life. Sarah Newland, you sick bitch. I hope somebody bites your ass and turns you into a vampire. That way you can have that self-hatred. Love that. Feel that. Bill drinks Warlow's blood after he sees the announcement that the governor has a partnership with True Blood. And he was like, oh, this shit about to go down. I gotta do something. So he drinks Warlow's blood and, you know, puts the little Chinese man in a cage and runs to save the day. And he goes outside and he can be in the sun. I mean, he rolled up straight G style. He walked up to the motherfuckers and it made the security guards kill each other with his mind. Then he went over there to the governor who was talking shit, and he was like, man, you got my daughter in there, bro. Like, I'm like, this reminds me of like when John Q was going ham for his son. Bill went ham for Jessica. Nigga, you got my daughter in there, man. Fuck you. And then he bit his fucking head off and then put it on a statue. It was amazing. Eric summons Willa, who is now in general population playing, what was she playing? What was it? Checkers? It wasn't Checkers. Whatever. Connect 4.
Connect 4?
Yeah. 4. So they were playing Connect 4 and shit. And Eric summons her to come in there and help to get Nora and him out of there. And she does. She somehow glamours one of the dudes, and I'm like, so he wasn't wearing his contacts at work today. He's gonna get fired. He dresses up like a security guard, and he tries to get Nora Diane-ass and the rest of the Motley crew out. When he rolls up on a factory where the True Blood is being basically poison with Hep V. So they're gonna kill all of the vampires by distributing True Blood with Hep V in it. And didn't I say they was gonna do something like this, y'all? Go back. I did. Anyway, y'all, all right, I said it. And Eric is like, fuck me. Like, right after we get out of this bitch, we're gonna have to figure out a way to keep this shit from killing everybody. So meanwhile, Sookie is letting Ben feed off of her because she realizes that she's not stupid. She wants that dick, and this is the best thing that's come along since sliced bread. He's half vampire, half fairy. Therefore, she doesn't have to not be in the sun and get her tan on like she likes to do. Okay, because that's really what it's about. That's what the whole thing is about. She can't go without the sun. I don't know if y'all read the book, but in the book, Sookie loves the sun. Like, it is her favorite thing to do is put on a nice little cute bathing suit and go outside and tan, okay? Or work in her garden. That is what she likes to do. He basically gives her, I guess, a good offer, and she lets him feed off her, and then she bites him and sucks some of his blood. Then she takes his pants and his shoes off and stands up, takes her clothes off, and then jumps on top of that dick. And then her vagina turns into a big beam of light. And it just brought me straight back to Harlem Nights when Della Reese told them that I got a girl whose pussy is so good that if you threw it up in the air, it would turn into sunshine.
Sunshine.
So yeah, that was True Blood, y'all. I got my life. I cried. I was turned on. I was excited. A lot of shit happened in this episode. I'm gonna need to go and take a Valium and get my devious maze on. Oh. All right, yeah, I gotta go. I'll see y'all later. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh yeah, new MFN advice email in the description box. Get that so you can email me your letters. I will try to do one next week. If you email me on the other email, sorry for ya. This email is the one to do it. Right down here in the description box. Like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next video.